Today we are going to start off here with a Google search by take a look at this fastest blockchain 2024. Take a look at what happens there. Number 1, ICP. Number 2, Solana. Number 3, Stellar. Number 4, Base. Number 5, this and that. Man, this is just a great advert for ICP Internet Computer Protocol. And this happened yesterday. Obviously, ChainSpec decided to finally tell the truth to everybody in the world. And ICP has taken the throne. Of course, some of these things are not true. Finally, it can't be 0 seconds. It's impossible. But still, for people who are new into this market, they'll be really wondering, like, okay, what's the fastest blockchain out there on planet Earth? It's ICP Internet Computer Protocol. Really something that you and I should be proud of, right? So still, I would say that the injustice is still there for platforms like DeFi Llama and stuff like that do not support this $2 billion in TVL for ICP, because if they would do that, you would see that ICP is even much more competitive than Sui, for example, right? I'm not saying that I don't like Sui or something like that. I'm not a maximalist, by the way, but I believe in telling the truth. By the end of the day, you can still have Solana, but don't misrepresent the issues, right, and the facts by there. So this is where we are right now. I hope they change and start reporting the true TVO on ICP, but of course, still there are a lot of things to look forward to here on ICP. Take a look at this. Just in the last 24 hours alone, more than 7.5k ICP tokens have been burned. You will never see them again. They're just out of the circulation already. In the last 1 week, we have burned up to 30,000 plus ICP tokens. Last week, I made a video very much excited saying that, you know what, this week we burned 20,000. That's really, really cool. Okay, this week we have done 30,000. Now, much more interestingly, the rate of burning is still accelerating. So what if at some point we start burning 50,000 a week, right? 60,000 a week. Who really knows what is going to be happening? But I think it's something really to be very much positive about, especially because this one just directly affects the mix of ICP. At some point, obviously, if the burning rate matches maybe the minting rate, you definitely have like a deflationary ICP. So that's great. In another piece of great news, Fabio was posting earlier on, he was saying that this space, ICP, is projected to generate something like $200,000 in terms of the fees just this week alone, right? He went on to put this into context, saying that like the 8 months of this year, we were only generating like $2,000 to $5,000 a week. That's a huge jump. These multiples are crazy. What does this actually have to do with the price, and what does it tell you about the usage of ICP? It means that there's increased development. Then, of course, adoption is on the rise for ICP. These things are really, really great. I know you're focused on the price right now. The price not really moving so much, but I'll get into that as well and show you where exactly we are sitting. So welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. We want to be taking a look at the ICP price one more time. But before we get there, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for ICP content will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on ICP and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Again, I want to invite you to the new user limited time event that our partners over there at BingX have provided for you and me. You can go ahead and claim $5,450, and on top of that, 300 ton tokens for joining their exchange by and participating in a few activities by them. The links will be in the description. I don't want to run my mouth too much on this stuff. Let me get into the prices. So what we are seeing with ICP, again, still on a daily time frame, is that we are maintaining those higher lows. And should we go down here to the 1 hourly time frame, there is a wake of accumulation pattern that is in play there. And yesterday I was talking to Patreon members, and I was posting a trade alert here, because I believe that we're going to be having a breakout from this wake of accumulation pattern very, very soon. Up until this point, the price has just been teasing to break the resistance right around maybe $8.30 or something like that, but the underlying indicators are indicating that there is momentum towards the upside. So more likely than not, I expect this resistance to be broken, and like immediate short term, I expect ICP to at least wait as something like $9. Then from there we'll see what eventually happens, right? But should I go back to the daily time frame once again and pull the RSI one more time, you see that we are fighting right around the 50 mark, and usually breakouts above the 50 mark have indicated that ICP will have a sustained bounce. So yeah, we have had a fight for the last few days as well, and it's looking like we are winning. I don't want to jinx anything at this point, but it's looking okay. It's looking pretty good. There is nothing yet that I can see, at least on the chart, that is indicating that we have, a break towards the downside or something like that. I've also been monitoring the 50 daily moving average as well as the 200 daily moving average. It appears that we are headed for a bullish cross, and yeah, this is something that I want to see, because the last time we had a bullish cross there was back in November last year, and we had a pretty much sustained bounce here. ICP managed to rise more than 600%. So can we repeat the same thing this year? I think there's a chance that we do something like that. So as I was projecting, I think in a video 2 days ago, I was saying that we could have this cross somewhere in the first week of November, right? But then again, I think, by then, ICP would have already run. Why? Because these indicators are kind of lagging. You see, for example, the last one that we had back then in October or November 2023, by the time the cross came in, we had already had this huge rise in terms of the price. So yeah, I'm thinking that very soon, man. Again, I don't want to jinx anything and I don't want to say like a specific time frame because it's very much difficult, but I haven't seen anybody who can do that. But all the early indications suggest that ICP can have a strong push towards the upside. Just going outside of the ICP price a little bit here, I'm taking a look at Bitcoin, and this really looks like a fantastic chart, right? What I'm gonna do here is invert the chart and show you that this is looking like a distribution structure, right? So how do distribution structures usually work? They go like this, right? As you are seeing right there. Then they just end up breaking in a very fast fashion. But remember, we inverted this price. So this is actually not what we are seeing. We should be seeing the price of Bitcoin breaking out very, very soon. We know we have got a catalyst, something like the US election in a space of like 10 days from now. And I'm looking for who to be winning, and it's good for the crypto market and the crypto industry. You know what time it is. But these are the kind of things that we're anticipating Bitcoin to do. And you have to understand that if BTC is going to just do fine, the rest of the market, including ICP, is also going to be even doing a much better job than BTC. Other than that, I'm still anticipating this inverse head and shoulders pattern to play out for ICP, and taking the market cap of ICP right around $112 billion, meaning each ICP will be right around $200 for the long term. So my fingers are definitely crossed for something like that to happen. Somebody was asking me, I think in the last update, saying that, is there a possibility that ICP breaks down from here, going down as something like $4 or something like that? Man, I have learned to never say never in this market, but I just don't see it right now on the chart, right? I see a much stronger, a much more bullish ICP, much stronger, much more bullish market in general. So yeah, right at this point, we know the battle between gold and Bitcoin. Once that is concluded, once the US election is concluded, we also have got a Fed rate decision right after that. Just a lot of these things coming together, and we could be headed for a fantastic period in the last part of this year, heading into 2025. The ICP ecosystem tokens have also been pumping really hard over the last week or so. We are seeing even today some up 93%, 44%, 66%. I really don't have deep knowledge on all of those ones, but I know one that I was analyzing a little bit, and I'm seeing this chart, and I've seen this kind of a chart so many times. So this is Bob. I think it's called blockchain on blockchain or something like that. It's looking like it's doing fantastic, honestly. So take a look at this chart. How many times have you seen this kind of a chart? I'll just give you maybe a homework. Go ahead and check the Cardano price, the Ethereum price, the Neo price, the Sia coin price as well, the Verge coin price between the years 2017 and 2021. You're going to see something like this, and what eventually happened right there. The list of gains was something like a 50x. I was even posting something like this earlier on, but I don't want to jinx anything, man, and I really don't know anything about this project very much, but I think it was very interesting to see a chart like this one coming from that ICP ecosystem token, right? So that's basically where we are with ICP, waiting for that pump. It's going to take some time. I really don't know, but still, it's looking like we will get it eventually, right? So see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.